Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to replace the steering stabilizer on the old Jeep TJ. I already installed a new lift kit a few months ago, and it didn't come with the stabilizer. Since then I put wider wheels on the Jeep, and it seems like there's just a little bit of bump steer. So I ended up picking up a Rancho steering stabilizer. Let's go ahead and get under there, figure out how to get this thing swapped out. Alright, so here I am underneath the Jeep. I need to get this bolt out. There's a nut on the back. That's 15 millimeter. And I got an 18 millimeter wrench on the back. Let me go ahead and get on that with a 1/2 inch impact, see what happens. Alright, this should be the fun one. I'm gonna take the cotter key out, castle nut off, get this tapered stud out of here. If I had to bet, I'd say this is the original from the factory. I think the chances of getting that cotter key out are slim to none. Who knows, I might get lucky. Go ahead and try to cut it off here. Give me less to pull out. But I can get it out far enough where I can get a screwdriver in there. Gosh, there's half of it. There's the other half. So this is the part I've been dreading, is knocking this tapered bolt out of here. So I got the tie rod separator here, beat that in there, that didn't work. And I just beat on it a bunch on the side there. It finally broke loose. And get it wiggled out of here. There's the part. Let's take it over the bench. See how bad it is. Check that out, guys. I don't think it's supposed to do that. So let me take this to the scrap pile. So here is the new one. It is very difficult for me to, oh my goodness, to open and close this one. When I got this, it was just an open box, but it looks like it does have all the hardware. Looks like I'm going to have to use the first bolt that I took off. That's still in good condition. But all that other tapered bolt and that and the other stabilizer is just trash. So there's new hardware. I'll go ahead and use that. I don't really have any instructions, but I mean, how hard could it be, right? Looks like a washer there. Through the bushing. Washer that fits there. Or hopefully fits there. And nut on this side. The castle nut obviously goes on the tapered bolt with a new cotter pin. So let me get this tightened down. We'll get it on the Jeep. Alright, so back down here under the Jeep, I got that stud installed on there. Actually, I have to take it over to the vise to kind of hold it. But looks like how stick this end in there. This should be the fun part, trying to stretch this thing out. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I can see daylight, so it looks like I'm in there. I'm just gonna reuse a factory bolt. Factory nut. And the castle nut. Only thing left to do now is get the zip tie on that dust cover. Alright, got the zip tie on. I'm not going to tighten it down all the way and cut it off just yet. I am going to start this up, turn the steering to full lock, and make sure that this dust cover is not pulling. Alright, it might be a little bit hard to hear, but it's running now, and I turn the wheels full lock. Still got plenty of play there. I'll go ahead and turn them the other way and watch it collapse. Alright, I'm going to crawl back out from under here. Alright guys, well everything's on there. The only thing left to do is take a test drive. Alright guys, took the test ride, and as much as I want to tell you that it was just the fix-all miracle cure for the rough ride in this thing, any of you with a TJ would know I'm full of crap. Ultimately, it's a 26-year-old Jeep. The steering stabilizer did help, but it still rides rough. That is to be expected for what it is. So I guess that's it for now. Thanks again guys for coming along. Catch you on the next one.